fuck?
Like, you know how when you're choosing, you log into
guy.
games, like what difficulty you want to play on. It's like if there's a fun, unranked mode where it doesn't have to have a huge skill gap, you're just in there to have a good time with your friends. And when you go ranked, it's like, oh, now we're getting serious. Like, you can't mess up your release in a ranked mode. I feel like that's the only way to keep like both sides of the people happy. The casual people that just want to hop on the game and have fun, and the competitive guys who are in there to...
And the starting lineups have concluded. So
it's the 2K Sports pregame show. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Le. DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took...
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization.
Messi.
Thanks for that report. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll look at Chicago. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the center position. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now here's White. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
Well, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's James. The Bulls getting the bucket. Over Levine. And it's James missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Elbow shot is on the way. Levine, good.
You know, he wants to be more aggressive from there. I like watching Levine work the mid-range game into his game.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine hitting the goal.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And stolen by James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
White against LeBron. Outside, White to the paint. Here's Porter, and they pick up 2. Porter with the shot. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's James again, Los Angeles.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Levine. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And it's White missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, it's been about the fast break, been real kind. To him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
He dishes it to Carter. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's LeBron. The shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Takes the three. And it's White missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From deep, LeBron. The Lakers rebound. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope.
Oh my.
Kicks it out to James. The long distance three is buried. LeBron's got 16 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's White. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings.
Oh my
you look at
God.
the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Here's LeBron. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. LeBron's got 21.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's White missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Yep, that one goes. 23 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for... LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had...
I always feel like I got it. I always feel...
And, you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And, guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Markkanen. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Cornette in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game.
Green.
Sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of Hano Matala, who was actually Laurie's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament parts to determine the 6 through 10 seed. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. In theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interesting.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
Hutchison, a offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of block.